And we're live.
Hey guys, good evening and welcome to my exciting channel. We're discussing Mandela effects and the like. Thanks for joining me today as we uncover the mysteries of the Mandela effect itself and find out the true meaning of it all. We must discover what is really happening, what is really going on, to change these things that we know and hold dear to us. And let us help others discover the meaning of the Mandela effect, how it affects them, and the price of milk. Thank you. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe down below.
Hey guys, I hope everyone's had a wonderful week. I have to tell you, I just watched that intro and I don't remember the A looking like that. Do you guys? Did you happen to notice that?
No, Brian, I don't remember it.
Can you put it back
Right?
up?
I'll just bring it back up here so you can see. Okay. So the A is that weird triangle. Hang on a minute.
You want something weird? The
Okay.
R is broken too.
Okay, right there. You see that green logo that pops up?
Yeah.
Look how the A is like flat on that one side. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, it is.
Anyway. Yeah, I don't remember that. I remember being that triangle shape.
Your opening is Mandela.
My logo is Mandela. Anyways,
That's
so I hope
crazy.
everyone's had a good week. Everyone, please pray for my daughter. She has flu B, so just pray for her. If you don't mind.
Oh, I'm sorry, Brian.
No, it's okay. Is there any? And a dear friend of mine lost her grandmother, so.
Oh.
Anyone else we need to say prayers for? Just do it now.
Okay.
All right. So.
Where do you want to start, Sandy?
We have 3 major effects to talk about. Isn't that right, Sandy?
Yeah, but right now we only have 3 people in the chat.
We got 4. We got 4.
4. 3 is me. I'm one of the 3.
Oh, I put posts in the different groups, guys, in different Facebook groups. Maybe because it's late. I don't know.
Well, it is a little bit late, yeah, and it is kind of late notice. So, again, sorry about that, folks, but we do we had a few Mandela effects that came up at the last minute. We had a show earlier in the week, so we were going to skip this Sunday. But it's good to see everyone. We're up to 6 people now. Let's see.
Hey,
Preliminal's here. He made it. Hey, Preliminal.
Hey, Preliminal. Welcome.
I say we start with the Matrix.
Yeah, the Matrix.
Go to the music, because you want to give a little bit of time before you do any music ones. Do you know what I'm saying? You want to give that little adding at the beginning of a show.
Yeah.
So I would do the Matrix first, followed by the music, followed by the grand finale.
All right. So this.
It's yours, Sandy.
Hi,
Can
Kiki.
everybody see that? Can you guys see that?
Hey, Metal Man. Welcome.
Can you guys see my
screen? Hey, Chris. I can see your screen. You can read it, Brian.
Sure. This is right up my alley. This is like science fiction right here. I love this movie. I've seen it dozens of times. In the movie The Matrix, they show the plaque of the ship, the Nebuchadnezzar. Please fill in the blank. Made in the blank. Let's see, do we have anyone who can relay that? Anyone could relate to this one? Made in the blank. Teresa, Sandy, you there?
I am. I had to mute a second. I was having a skull candy.
I'm here.
Hey, Moon Freedom. Hey, KP.
Hey, what's up, Moon Freedom? Welcome. Welcome, everyone. So made in the what is what we want to know.
This is the plaque where they would christen a ship.
Yeah, this is in the first Matrix, correct? The first Matrix movie.
Yes.
The original.
Where was the ship made?
I keep wanting to say made in the USA, Sandy. Yeah. What about you, Teresa? What do you remember?
Made in the USA.
And you, Sandy?
Made in the USA. And Chris McDonald said, I think it said USA because it was Mark IV rocket engine, right? Actually, it's a Mark III.
Does anybody have a different memory? Because so far we have all made in the USA. Anyone differ? That's fine. We're welcome. Outside answers are, we do Mad Libs a lot on the show too. So fill in the blank with anything you want. If you don't remember, just say I don't know, or you can fill it with
Metal
something
Man
funny.
says made in China.
Yeah, most things are in fact made in China.
I've
Okay,
seen this movie at least 50 times, at least. Liminal says, I haven't seen it since it premiered.
okay, so can we move on?
We can move on.
Okay. So there was nothing strange about this. The first 50 times Sandy saw this movie, it was just made in the USA.
Here's some nice residue.
Yep,
Check
the
out all
green.
the ones at the top. Mark III, number 11. It's referencing a quote in the Bible.
Oh, Mark 311. Is that right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Whoa.
That's on the plaque.
But now it has an extra character. It either says USA 1 or USAI. I would guess it's an I for artificial intelligence. Do you remember it saying this? Because I absolutely do not, Sandy says.
And there are multiple articles talking about this I or one.
Now, how did you discover this, actually, Sandy? I mean, this is like
I was
pretty much a
watching
nail in the coffin here. I mean, how did you find this one?
a YouTube video recapping the first three movies before you watch the fourth, the new one.
Okay. Well, I remember we had discussed in a earlier show about the spelling of Nebuchadnezzar with the D in there and everything.
Yeah, I also have that image to show you. It's all merged.
Yeah, some people don't
HAD.
remember. Made in the USAI or A1. Yeah. So this is residue, right? Where? How did you find? What is this here? Movie sets.
There's residue all over the place. So the top image
Yeah.
is a plaque made by no, not the top one. The second one down is a plaque made by Stuart Payne. He makes props for movie sets, and he remembers just USA, nothing there.
Okay. And you're positive because I see a lot of these. What do you call that? A lot of buildings have this too, especially around Florida. Where you have that concrete.
I am positive, Brian.
It's like a special design. You sure it's not that?
I am sure.
Okay. Because that looks really weird with that extra character there. Let me go back a couple of slides here so you guys can see this.
It's also painted gold.
Oh, it is painted gold. What?
You can see it. It's gold. Unlike
Wow.
the stucco.
That is so weird, Sandy.
Yeah, because it's not like the same font.
No,
It's
it's
just
not.
a slash. That's why the articles are like, is it a one? Is it an I? People aren't sure.
Oh my goodness.
And they think it looks more like the one at the top where it says number 11 as opposed to an I.
Okay, what do you guys think about this one? Is this one a Mandela effect for you too? Please vote in the chat if you say it is to you.
Oh, you missed the whole thing of residue. There should have been another one with T-shirts and everything. You didn't see that?
No. I'm refreshing now just to make sure. There was only 5 photos in there.
Oh, I only saw you show 3, I thought.
There was 5 total.
No, I mean, I only saw you show 4. Oh, wow.
Yes.
I didn't upload. You're right.
Okay, if you can
I'm gonna
find that.
I'm gonna add it. I'm gonna add it to the folder. When I tell you,
Okay,
just refresh.
just let me know when to refresh. I'll present.
You can
So,
refresh right
Teresa,
now.
Teresa, would you like to do some shout outs?
And you can refresh right now.
Oh,
Yeah, you want me to do shout outs?
yeah, sure.
Okay, let's see who's in the chat.
Make sure you have it on live chat so you can see everybody.
We have Preliminal. We have, oh my gosh, Kiki Mon.
Monchichi.
Yeah, okay. Madeline Man 4WII, Chris
We.
McDonald. We. Chris McDonald, Moon Freedom, KP. I said Preliminal. That's
I
it.
think you got everyone.
Yep. Welcome, everyone.
Everyone that's not lurking. Welcome, lurkers.
Yeah, thanks, Teresa, for doing the shout outs. So this is so what Sandy had here in the folder. This is the last slide here, and you can see there's residue where there's T-shirts and there's banners and signs, all pointing to "Made in the USA," not with the extra characters. So that is weird. Wow, I'm blown away by this one.
I'd be more blown away if it was clearly a 1 or clearly an I, but it clearly was not there before. There was no gold character next to the A before, and now there is.
Well, I mean, it just goes to show you that things aren't that reality is malleable in this reality. I mean, it's malleable, changeable.
That's
I tell you,
Teresa.
once you realize your world can shift like that, everything changes at that point. I mean, whether you see
hear me,
one
guys?
Mandela effect or a million of them, but we're just here showing you guys the evidence. So okay, so next is the song. We're gonna do the song change.
Not yet. Do you see Teresa?
Okay. Oh, okay, Teresa. Okay, there you are.
I kicked myself out. Sorry.
Oh my goodness. Okay, well, glad to see you're back.
Thank you. Okay, go ahead.
Can we do the song change now?
Yes.
Okay. Hey, Quantum just joined us.
Welcome. And Robert Humphrey. Welcome, guys.
And Chris, did you mention Chris McDonald? He's here too.
We did, yes. There's only 3 folders tonight, so we're half done. There's one more.
Yeah, we went off to a late start, but we're here. So, Brown Eyed Girl Van Morrison. Who found this one? I guess Sandy did.
Yes.
Okay, Sandy, you want to read this one?
Okay. Our hearts are thumping, and you, my brown-eyed girl, blank, my brown-eyed girl, and the blank can be 1 or 2 words. What do you remember? Or the stadium and you, my brown-eyed girl, blank, my brown-eyed girl. It's repeated throughout the song. What is the blank? Now, hey guys, Teresa and Brian.
Mm-hmm.
Kiki Manchichi says your. Quantum says your.
Well, they're going to be blown away by this one when they see it.
Welcome, Brian Smith. No, but that's a good guess. Says, is it Be My Girl? No. KP can't remember. That's okay. You are, says Robert Humphrey. You are. Remember how Brian was saying, sing it like, you are my, as one word? Moon Freedom is guessing ooh or your.
Okay. So you
You
want to tell
are,
me what
says
it is?
Brian Smith.
All right. So
Yes,
everybody,
you are.
majority of people are saying you are or your, but we have
I
not
haven't,
heard of. We have not heard of
yeah,
you.
no.
So this may be another Mandela effect. You guys might be surprised to find out that it's always been you. You, my brown-eyed girl.
Next slide. You are or your is exactly what I wrote. My brown-eyed girl. But now it's you repeated. Next slide, Brian. So here it's behind the stadium with you, my brown-eyed girl. You, my brown-eyed girl. It sounds so stupid I can't. And now you're going to get to hear it too.
Okay, you see, we have a clip.
Yeah, Teresa, mute.
Sorry, I turned down the volume.
Now here's the crazy part. I want you to think you know my brown-eyed girl. He's just singing you, brown-eyed girl. But I swear I hear you know my brown-eyed girl. So when it plays, think you know my.
It just sounds so weird. So, you know what? Van Morrison sounds a lot like Creedence Clearwater to me. Doesn't he to you?
Yes, I agree.
But it's a whole different band. But yeah, and it's that whole kind of style, like sort of southern rock. Um, so verse 1, there's residue here with the lyrics, "You're my brown-eyed girl," is what it says in each of these. Nowhere does it say "you, my brown-eyed girl."
No. I didn't find a single piece of residue that says, you are my brown-eyed girl. But that is actually what I remember. I can go with your, but not you. You, my brown-eyed girl. That's wrong. It's
I'm pretty
so
sure it
long
was
for me.
"your." To be honest with you, Sandy,
Mhm.
the what do you call that? Um, what do you call that? Contraction. Yeah, contraction. That's the word I'm looking for.
Oh, I didn't know
Your
we were going
you,
for.
you and R together is a contraction. Your. That's what I remember. So I don't know if
I
you guys
have
can
some
see that
covers
on
for you at the end of this.
You guys can see that. It says "You are my brown-eyed girl" in all of these. In case the residue changes, that's why Sandy has this whole thing in green, because we have seen this before, right, Sandy? Where the
We
residue will
have,
change. But
we have.
yes, that's why, because residue cannot change the color. Is that it? Is there more?
No, there should be.
Oh yeah,
There
there's
should
more.
be a lot more.
Okay, so there's plenty of residue for "You're my brown-eyed girl." Hey Teresa, I promise I'll let you read the next one. Okay, the next.
All right, we're gonna mute up, Teresa.
Here we go. Here's a
My turn.
residue. Yep. He specifically says, "You're my brown-eyed girl," right there.
There's 2 more.
So you telling me we've been singing this song wrong the whole time? Are you telling me that, Sandy?
Yeah, it's
And you, my brown-eyed girl, you're my brown-eyed girl.
save the best for last.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, did you catch that? It sounded like he said, "You, my brown-eyed girl," and then in the second verse he says, "You're my brown-eyed girl."
That's how it goes. The show it goes like a stadium along with you, brown-eyed girl. You're my brown-eyed girl. You is first, followed by your. But now it's you, followed by you.
That's weird.
Mm-hmm. It repeats.
All right, so what do you think about this one, you guys? Are you affected by this one too? And make sure you drop a like on the video, okay? If you don't mind, that helps us get more material out to folks. So yeah, make sure you're upvoting them, okay?
One person, Stephen J, says, "I remember you, my brown-eyed girl."
Well, you know that's what when you asked me the first time, Sandy, I actually said you
You
my
did.
brown-eyed girl. That's what I said the first time. But then I had the other memory show up again. Like I got, I guess, reverse Smith maybe, or what would you call that? Where it's you remember all of a sudden the old memory. Because a
I
Smith
guess
effect.
reverse Smith.
The Smith effect is like where you remember something,
De-Smithed.
but then when you get the update, so to speak, you get Smith. So then you remember the way it is now, you know. So I guess I had a reverse Smith effect here, right, Sandy?
Yep. Hey, Joe, welcome.
Okay,
Yep.
Teresa, you're up. You're up, Teresa.
Teresa's got the longest one.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay.
Thanks, Sandy.
Wait. Teresa, before we start, you got to do your impression for us, the Wicked Witch.
Oh, I've been doing this impression for many years, and I think I've gotten pretty good at it. So this is supposed to be the Wicked Witch. You ready?
Yeah.
I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog too, Toto.
That's pretty creepy. It was
Thank
creepy.
you. I've been doing it for many years.
Very good. Very good.
Very good.
Thank you.
All right, Teresa. Good. Show us.
Here we go. Yeah, I love doing that impression. So yes, we're going to be doing the Wizard of Oz, and be prepared to be shocked. There are more changes.
Welcome, Manny Sagittarius.
Tonight we present to you many possible new changes to the Wizard of Oz. Disclaimer. Brian, I didn't get to do the disclaimer.
Sorry.
In some
Actually,
cases,
the disclaimer you can disregard because I was able to work it out. You can skip that.
okay, skip the disclaimer. The Scarecrow. We're going to talk about the Scarecrow changes. Credit Brian and Anita McFarlane. Yay. Do you remember the Scarecrow carrying anything else in his hand besides the gun, which we know that's the Mandela effect? Do you remember him carrying anything else? Let's go to the chat. Thank you, Quan Tom. KP said creepy. Yeah, I've been doing this for a long time, this imitation. Does anybody Does anybody remember the Scarecrow carrying anything else besides the Mandela gun? Red snow? What?
I don't remember him carrying anything.
I'm not kidding nobody.
He was kind of like, to me, he was pulling on
An axe?
the tail of the lion, or holding on to the lion.
No, we're talking about this. We're talking about the Scarecrow, not the Tin Man.
I even did a video about this, you guys. I did a video in case the haunted scene changed.
All right, well, let's just move on. Nobody's saying anything. Let's
Andy,
just move
did you
on.
happen to put that clip in here?
They do not remember this staff walking stick. Do you? You see that, Brian? He's carrying
Yeah.
that walking stick.
No, he didn't have that.
No, I don't remember that. Where did the walking stick come from? Anybody? Oh, hi, Red Snow. How are you doing?
Hang on, before we move on, did we get any responses from the chat? Is this in your memory as well? Do you remember the walking stick? I do not.
Yeah, Chris McDonald said that's new to me. It's a stick. I think I do remember that. Oh, Moon Freedom. No on the stick.
I've been trying to talk, and I'm like, why is everybody talking over me? It's because I'm muted. I was reading Moon Freedom's comment, and I'm like, why are they talking over me?
Can you? That's funny.
I was totally muted.
Let's move on, Brian.
Okay, so we have some people that didn't remember it either.
Nope.
Okay.
Now we're going to move on to changes in Munchkin Land and the Munchkins.
Teresa, move your position. You're muffled.
Okay, is that better?
Still muffled, but you're okay.
Okay. What color and what material do you remember the rooftops of the Munchkin houses to be made out of? Let's go to the chat.
What were the Munchkin houses' roofs made of, and what color were they? What do you remember? That's a bright color, orange. What was it made out of? Do you know? Do you have any idea? A guess is fine.
They were bright colors.
That's what I'm going with.
Bright colors? Okay.
Something candy-like in different colors. Maroon rounded tile. See, I made sure to get all realities of this.
Wow.
If you don't know, that's okay, Last Flyboy. I'm still waiting to see if anybody guesses this. You're all wrong, by the way.
Can I move
in
on?
The chat so far. No, Brian.
They're going to be shocked when they see them.
Gingerbread.
There's lots of
Guys,
changes.
this isn't Candyland. This is Munchkin Land. There we go. Red Snow comes in with straw. All right, we can go on, Brian.
Okay, good.
Let's go on. I clearly remember green grass or moss, similar to this lone cottage on the yellow brick road.
But I'm interjecting here. After seeing residue, I also remember the multicolor. So it may have just been a couple that had green moss and the rest was color, but I remember different colors as well. Or I have a dual memory. But the thing is, I don't remember what it is now. So we can go on now. Go ahead, Teresa.
But the rooftops have always been brown hay/grass, which reminds me of the Polynesian huts or hulu skirts. Is this your memory? That looks
it's literally brown and dull and drab, and I don't remember that. It was bright and colorful.
Yeah, because the Munchkin Land is supposed to be bright and colorful, right?
Yeah, it doesn't even match anything.
It don't. It looks like bleh, like Dolesville. looks weird. Looks so weird. Now we're gonna look at some residue.
So I do have a clear memory of green. And this is an official Wizard of Oz cookie jar. And here they used a green roof. Now it does have that grassy thing, but it's got something on top, which makes it look smoother, and it's green.
Good night, KP. Thank you for coming.
Good night, KP. This is the last one. We're done after this.
Yeah, after this, just stick around. This is the last one, guys. It was kind of a short show, but
Well,
we had to
KP
get
has to
these.
drive 450 miles. Have a safe trip.
Yes.
So the top left is a mouse version with moss rooftops.
Yeah, that
We
one's
have
cute.
green and yellow straw, orange and green roofs with rainbow color straw
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
in the background.
What do you remember, Brian? The roofs?
I kind of remember that.
I'm leaning towards all different
bottom
colors
left one.
now.
Leaning toward the bottom left one.
I'm remembering multicolors more than I am green, Sandy.
Same, me too. I am too.
Like different
Welcome, Madam
colors.
for Christ.
Hey, welcome. Yeah, multiple colors for me, definitely, but not that ugly, bland brown, straw-looking ones.
Hey, Orla, Greg, welcome.
Hi, Greg Weiler.
So what's in your memory?
Oh, there. The top right is for the person who remembered the crimson red. There you go.
Wow.
You hear me, Sandy? I was quoting a Capital One there, except for I said what's in your memory instead of what's in your wallet.
Oh, I got it.
Good one, Brian. Question number 2. Credit Brian McFarland. While Teresa, me, and I, Sandy, remember the flower pot hats, none of us remember the hats that are tall, stemmed, single flowers. Brian, can you zoom in on that goofy looking?
There's other pictures of it, Teresa.
Look at that.
Yeah.
That looks so weird.
Yeah, the long stem flowers. I don't seem to recall those at all.
The hat, but not what's in there. Look at the, oh my God.
Welcome,
Beanie.
Susan Ann. Welcome, Hatchet.
Welcome, everyone. Happy Palm Sunday, Brian.
Yeah, happy Palm Sunday, you guys.
Happy Palm Sunday.
Yeah, that's right. Easter is next week.
Yep.
Oh, goodness.
Wow. Look at those. Brian, look how weird that looks.
They definitely look weird.
When I see those beanies, the first thing I think is Alice Wonderland, those Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
Yep. And we really do not remember spiral beanie hats with a vase attached and a
No.
single flower in the vase. Do you?
No, I just remember the bonnet. She did have a bonnet on. She didn't have anything on her bonnet.
And I couldn't find any good pictures, but if you can see in the background, Brian, can you zoom in to the back, that white dot in the back? That is the back of a woman's bonnet. It's just a flower coming out of the bonnet.
Yeah.
Nothing else. No vase, no beanie, just a flower coming out of the bonnet. I don't remember that either.
See, and Chris McDonald's, the strange hats. I remember the flower pot hat. But yeah, that's what I remember, just the flower pot hat. But none of this weird looking stuff. Oh my God.
Now, what is that supposed to be? Is that like a vase or something? I don't remember that.
Brian, it's weird looking. And here's some current pictures, timeline. Look at that. Isn't that crazy?
You guys remember any of that?
No. Nope. And this is what we remember, the flower pot hat. There you go.
And those big bonnets, I do remember them.
Yeah, the big bonnet and the flower pot. Yep. Okay, let's move on to the next Wizard of Oz effect. We're going to be talking about the guards of Emerald City. Credit goes to Brian McFarland. Do you remember flowers on his staff? Brian does it, and we have to agree that we don't remember them. Wait till you see this, guys. Look at this.
That looks stupid.
Look at the flowers. He did not have flowers. He did have that stick, but he didn't have anything on it.
He was supposed to be menacing. He was a guard. How do you be menacing with flowers?
Right, it doesn't make sense.
Maybe he's turning different, Sandy.
Well, the residue clearly shows not flowers.
Yeah, he's supposed to be intimidating, not like, hi, peace and love.
Chris McDonald said he had a stick, no flowers on it.
Exactly. Good find, Brian.
Susan
we're gonna-
Ann says, I don't recall flowers either. It's like a magician says in Freedom.
Exactly. So we're going to move on to the next effect, the Tin Man.
This is
Myself and the community have covered several changes with the Tin Man over the years, but I found two more possible changes that I definitely do not remember. The first one possibly changed is this dent in his side. Do you remember this? Look at the dent, Brian.
I don't remember a dent in his side.
No. And how did he get it? I want to know.
Is it like that the whole time in the movie?
No, it's only when they get to the Emerald City.
Yeah,
Okay,
look at
what about when he gets taken up in the sky and then he drops down? You remember that?
Yeah, but I don't remember ever seeing a dent.
Me neither.
and they never showed a dent. Unless we have to think he got a dent and we don't
a dent. That is so visible. So obvious.
Look at this. What is that, Sandy?
That's the dent.
Oh my God, no. Question number 2 and 3. Is the handle of the Tin Man's axe wood or metal? What color is the handle? What do you guys remember? What do you remember it being? Like a silvery color? Or do you remember his handle being wooden?
And we already talked about his nose being changed, right?
Yeah, that looks so weird. A big hole at the end.
Yeah, looks weird.
And also that little circle on his hat looks weird too. I don't remember that. That's an old effect. And then I think the bow around his neck, the bow wasn't there, and that was another one. And I think maybe it's Mandela had found a few things on his face. He had like blue eyeshadow, and then he had those rivets on the side of his head.
We actually both found that stuff at the exact same time. It was very weird.
Okay, so we're going to talk about a few more effects.
Wait, you want to hear the chat? You guys went on without me reading the chat.
Oh, go ahead, read the chat.
So Christian Soldier Welcome says metal. Moon Freedom says all silver. Last Flyboy says wooden. Oiler Greg is metal. Kiki Manchi is wooden tan. Red Snow is that wasn't like that at all. That's crazy. And Moon Freedom says botched metal surgery for the chest. So guys, I didn't mention it in the wording, but do you remember holes on his knuckles? Because I do not remember holes on his knuckles. And I saw that when I was putting it together.
That looks weird.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
No, they were not holes. Like air holes.
Brian, she didn't read it. Go back.
Brian, I didn't read it.
Yeah, Teresa. Oh, we lost Teresa. I have a clear memory of a brown wooden handle, but his axe has always been all metal. The handle is silver metal, not wood. Okay, Brian. So here is the current reality with the silver metal, because, you know, back in the day, they had that stuff. Chrome-looking handles in 1939 to use as a prop. Okay, Brian. So here's residue of the wooden handle. Now, we all know that The Wizard of Oz was piecemealed together. Like, part of it was filmed with one director, part of it was filmed with another director. They piecemealed it together. I have never seen this metal handle before. But in the beginning of the movie, in certain scenes, as you can see by the bottom right image, Brian,
Yeah.
it's a wooden handle in that scene.
Wow.
All the other scenes, it's a metal handle, but that's wooden.
Let me see if Teresa's back in the back. Okay, there she is.
I keep kicking myself out. I'm sorry.
All right.
Can I read this? The Cowardly Lion?
Yes.
Okay. I'll try not to hit that button again. Cowardly Lion. Seems like they're all having changes, aren't they? All right, go ahead, Brian. Credit Simon Wilson from my group, MRRH Facebook group. When the Cowardly Lion is in the Emerald City, he's crowned king of the forest or the jungle and given a crown and a robe. Was the robe A, green velvet with white flowers, or B, green velvet with white fur trim? What do you remember him having on?
A or B in the chat, please.
A
What
or
do you
B?
remember?
Christian Soldier says B. Chris McDonald said B.
Welcome, High Pockets.
Hi, Pocket.
And Christian Soldier and Eli.
Wow.
Or Eli.
Eli.
For the last question of the night. Welcome.
Welcome, everyone. Anybody else?
A for Moon Freedom. B for Last Flyboy. B
Fur
for
trim.
Kiki Munchichi.
I'm glad you can say that. B for Susan Ann. Quanton says B. Joe Blora says Flower Power. Adam for Christ, I think B. Anybody else? What do you remember?
Joe is an A.
Joe's an A.
High Pockets is a B. Did you say High Pockets?
Oh, sorry. When Freedom says A. Seems like the majority of people remember B, Sandy.
I see that.
Wow. Yeah.
Brian, what do you remember?
I remember B.
Yep, me too, Sandy.
Me 3.
There you go. So we're going to move on and show you what the current timeline is. We remember white, huh?
Red Snow says C, not sure.
Oh, okay. We remember white fur trim, but it's always been white roses or flowers. Many who saw this post believe it to be edited, maybe CG, but the original costume is indeed flowers. Okay, Brian. And this is what it looks like now. Oh my God, that looks so weird.
It looks stupid.
Flower power.
But my mom knows that there's some blue ones in there. There's some blue flowers.
Where?
You got to look at it really closely. I think it's right here in the bottom right. You can kind of see it over here. There's some blue flowers.
Oh my God.
You see that,
That's
Sandy?
so weird. There was not flowers on him. It was like white. It was like white fur trim, like velvet.
Yes, it looks so weird to me right now.
Looks stupid.
I agree.
We had to talk about it on tonight's show. It's just there's a lot of weirdness going on with this movie, and guys, if you're in Teresa's group, you see any changes, post them. Don't be afraid to post something.
You can share my group, Brian, if you want, for people who haven't joined. Go ahead and bring it up if you want to.
Okay.
My group coming up May 4th. Yes, May the 4th be with you, so I remember it. Will be 4 years old that I've had this group. And if you're interested in joining, this is Brian's website, by the way. Brian, did you want to talk about your website? Yeah.
For those of you who haven't heard, I came up with this site, MandelaEffectAwareness.com. You can share it with your friends. It's a one-stop shop for everything. Clearly, I've laid out the page. If you want to send us an email, you can hit the contact us, and you can it'll go to me and Sandy.
And look at all the links up there.
There's links here. There's books, tools, games, polls, movies. It's still things in production.
Theories.
This is one of the bigger projects I've done is the hand copied King James Bible. I've hand copied the New Testament. The ones that say completed are the ones that I've done or other people have done. So yeah, you feel free to check that out.
Good job, Brian.
Yeah, thank you.
We're going to go to my group and hit the link.
Oh, and there's that Mandela Effect database, which has like 3,000 something like that effects. Yeah, this is Teresa's group. And
if you're interested in joining the group, just click on it and please answer the questions so you can get in. You got to answer those questions, just a couple of them, and I'll get you in the group. And there's all kinds of stuff in the group, and you're welcome to post anything about Mandela effects or anything related to it, like bend animals or weird stuff related to it. Yep.
Is that the last slide, Sandy?
That's it. We're done.
That's it, guys. Yeah, sorry it wasn't a long show, but we had to get these out to you.
Yep,
Sandy?
Thank you, Quantum. Yep. So again, you can. I do my best to keep up with comments in the chats. Comments in the videos. If you have any questions, you can reach out to us. Probably the best method would be email. So like I said, if you go to the website, you go down to the bottom, click on the contact us, and we could definitely get back to you. Please share the website with all your friends, okay? Does anybody have anything else?
I think that's it, Brian.
Yeah, we're done for tonight.
Yay!
Yeah. Hey, thanks for coming, everyone, on such short notice, and we appreciate you all. We love you all very much. Have a great Mandela Effect night. God bless.
Good night, everyone. Thank you for coming. Yep. See you next week. Stay safe.